shockwaves ripple through the world of the rich and famous as Bilzerian, the king of Instagram, declares bankruptcy. This news has left many agog, considering Bilzerian's previous flamboyant display of wealth and opulence. The man known for his extravagant lifestyle, luxurious mansions, and a fleet of supercars, is now in financial ruin. It's like watching the unthinkable unfold right before our eyes. What led to this unexpected downfall? Stay tuned as we unravel the events that led to this shocking turn of events. Bilzerian's fall from grace didn't happen overnight. It was a series of unfortunate decisions that led to his financial demise. The first signs of trouble were subtle, almost imperceptible. Bilzerian, known for his lavish and extravagant lifestyle, had always been a big spender. But the spending began to escalate. Luxury yachts, private jets, opulent mansions. These were just the tip of the iceberg. His penchant for the high life was not the only problem. His investment decisions were questionable, to say the least. He poured money into ventures that promised high returns, but more often than not, they failed to deliver. He gambled on risky stocks and speculative commodities, playing fast and loose with his fortune. The more he spent, the less he seemed to have. His income, though substantial, was not keeping pace with his expenditures. As his spending spiraled out of control, his income couldn't keep up, leading him on a path to financial ruin. As the money kept flowing out with no significant inflow, Bilzerian found himself sinking deeper into debt. A series of unfortunate events played out like a symphony of financial disaster. One of the most significant was the failure of his online poker room, Blitz Poker. Despite a glitzy launch and a lot of initial hype, the venture proved to be a money pit. The promise of big returns turned into a black hole, sucking in millions of Bilzerian's fortune. But it wasn't just the business failures. Bilzerian's lifestyle was a ticking time bomb. His penchant for luxury cars, private jets, and extravagant parties was, to say the least, unsustainable. Each dollar spent on these indulgences was a dollar he didn't have, further driving him into the red. Adding to the mounting pile of debt were the legal troubles. Lawsuits started to pile up, each one a financial blow, each one a step closer to the edge of bankruptcy. From allegations of assault to accusations of fraud, the legal fees alone were enough to cripple many a bank account. But what was perhaps most astonishing was Bilzerian's response to all this. Instead of cutting back, he doubled down. His spending became even more reckless, his lifestyle even more extravagant. Despite the warning signs, Bilzerian continued his reckless spending, pushing himself further into the abyss of bankruptcy. In the end, it was a colossal lawsuit that dealt the final blow to Bilzerian's crumbling empire. Picture this, a lawsuit so massive, it would make even the most affluent tycoons tremble. This was the predicament Bilzerian found himself in. The nature of the lawsuit? A tangled web of business transactions and financial mismanagement allegations. The amount he was sued for? An eye-watering sum, dwarfing even the most extravagant of his infamous parties. The lawsuit, a thunderous storm on the horizon, was a long time coming. It was the culmination of years of reckless spending, poor investment choices, and alleged financial misconduct. As the legal proceedings unfolded, it became clear that this was the final nail in the coffin for Bilzerian's financial stability. The sheer scale of the lawsuit, coupled with his existing debts, left Bilzerian with no option but to file for bankruptcy. The empire he built on a foundation of quicksand was sinking fast. With this lawsuit, Bilzerian's financial troubles reached a climax, leading to his inevitable bankruptcy. After the storm, Bilzerian's life took a dramatic turn. The high life that once was, the glitz and glamour, had faded into the shadows. His once extravagant lifestyle was dramatically downsized. The mansions, yachts, and private jets were a thing of the past, a stark contrast to the lavish parties and exotic travels that once filled his Instagram feed. The bankruptcy also tarnished Bilzerian's public image. The man who once stood as a symbol of opulence and excess was now a poster boy for financial missteps. His reputation took a major hit, and with it, the trust of many of his followers and business partners. The future, once so bright and promising, now seemed uncertain. His financial instability affected his business prospects, making it challenging for him to bounce back. The path to recovery would be long and arduous, demanding a shift in mindset and lifestyle. In the end, Bilzerian's tale serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of reckless spending and poor financial management.